It's like, so that's the thing. That's what I keep trying to figure out the solution to. And I kind of just throw it out there because it's like, it's my main problem is how the fuck.
I've been working on that too. So the gist of what I figured out is a lot of people in these situations are in an emotionally charged state. So I might say something like, when you are objectively measuring out a decision, what role does emotion usually play for you in coming to find what is true and to dispel confusion?
Well, and wait, say, what does your girlfriend think? Because that's clearly the determinant of the answer.
Yeah. I mean, so in this case, if they don't kind of check their emotion that might be already having a lot of process and momentum like a juggernaut, right? If they don't say, wait, I usually don't need that to make the decision. Let's put it aside for a second. Now let's look at the facts, right? So if I were a Zionist with this mentality, I should be able to look at my side and the other side and adjudicate, is this a fair thing to do or not, right? But what you find is those processes usually are not running because they have a strong emotional desire, predisposition to something they don't understand, a political idea that they did not invent, right? That's probably not in their favor. And the people who invented it probably weren't fans of Orthodox Jews in the first place because they said so, right? So again, like going back to how did these things originate? What did the founders of Zionism say? What did Ben-Gurion say? He says they stole the land. These people shouldn't be happy about it. Like they say it all openly, but people today are like, that he didn't say that. And it's like, if you knew he said that, you wouldn't be acting like you are. Or people would recognize they're just completing an agenda that they started back then. There's all these things that are there for the taking, but until people kind of put the emotion on pause and let's look at the facts. It's like, I have all these quotes. Are these really in these books? Did Ben-Gurion really say these things? Because if so, that's evidence to be weighed on the scales here that is not being weighed in anybody's conversation that I see in mainstream media. And luckily, there's some brave influencers and YouTubers and people on Twitter and things like that are really good at speaking truth to power. However, like I just got this book by Miko Peled called The General's Son, and his dad was a general during the 6 Days War. His sister's a famous activist. I just saw an interview with him with Eli Haskell, and this guy gets on there and gives him like this trick question, and Miko leaves the interview. He got visibly upset. He's like, I'm not doing this, and he splits. And I was like, I wish I was there because I could have like tapped me in, bro. I could handle this guy's argument like this because I was not trained in that box, right? Like I know a whole bunch of things about that situation that he's never been privy to. And this guy who's trying to attack you and like do this cheap, underhanded, like one-upsmanship, and he's going to prove you wrong in a really disingenuous, schmooly type of way. I would like to, be on the hotline, phone a friend, call me. I'll tap in. I got your facts for you. And I'm not doing it from a position of hate. I'm doing it from a position of, I don't like women and children being blown up as an excuse to not go after leadership that we've all known was in Qatar since 10/8. That's it.